Unraveling the Divine, Calliope, Muse of Eloquence and Poetry. Calliope is enshrined in ancient Greece as the foremost of the Muses. Daughter of Zeus and Mnemosyne, her name translates to beautiful voice, appropriate as she is the patron of eloquent speech and epic poetry. In the divine hierarchy, Calliope held a role of prominence. As the eldest of the Muses, she was considered their leader. Her wisdom and discernment were so revered that even gods sought her counsel in their quarrels. Calliope's influence transcended the divine realm. She was believed to inspire mortal poets, granting them the gift of eloquence. Homer, the renowned epic poet, was said to have been blessed by her. She is often depicted holding a tablet and stylus, symbols of writing. This attests to her association with written poetry. While her sisters played music, Calliope would recite the verses, captivating all with her eloquence. Calliope bore many children, all exceptional in their own right. Among them were Orpheus, the legendary musician, and Linus, a poet who challenged Apollo himself. These offspring further established Calliope's legacy in music and poetry. Her son, Orpheus, was a figure of great tragedy. Despite his mother's divine lineage, his life was marked by loss. His tragic end further highlights how immortality and divine parentage do not shield one from the sorrows of existence. Her other son, Linus, was no less extraordinary. While his life was short, his poetic prowess was eminent. His poetry rivaled that of the gods, leading him to a deadly competition with Apollo. The intermingling of divine and mortal worlds in Calliope's story is intriguing. The muse of epic poetry and eloquence not only inspired mortal poets, but also gave birth to them. Her narrative spans both heavenly and earthly realms. Calliope's association with kings and princes also signifies her societal importance. Her ability to invoke eloquence and grandeur was deemed vital for leadership. Thus, rulers often invoked her presence during their reign. Calliope was not just a muse for artistic creation, she was a symbol of wisdom and justice. In several myths, she was called upon to mediate in disputes between gods and mortals, showcasing her impartiality and wisdom. Her role extended to the underbelly of the underworld, where she served as a judge in the competition between Persephone and Demeter. Her judgments were final, unchallenged even by the king of the dead, Hades. Calliope's influence spans across centuries, seeping into modern culture. As the muse of epic poetry, she continues to inspire writers today. Her legacy lives in works of literature and art that echo her name. In astrology, a minor planet is named after her. This celestial tribute speaks volumes about her enduring relevance. From the pantheon of Greek gods to the vault of the sky, Calliope's name resides. The poet John Keats immortalized Calliope in his Ode on a Grecian Urn. Her presence in this classic poem is testament to her enduring influence. Centuries after her time, she continues to inspire poets. In revealing Calliope, we understand how ancient cultures revered the divine. The intersection of her wisdom, beauty, and eloquence offers a glimpse into the values of ancient society. Through Calliope, we learn that gods are not distant, indifferent beings. They inspire, guide, and shape human lives, breathing life into mortal art and creating a link between the divine and earthly, the eternal and ephemeral.